1 million UK visas issued in 2021. In the past 12 months, the UK government has granted many foreign nationals UK visas, which increased up to 1 million. But the precise figures from the Home Office, in the last 12 months till March, 994,951 UK visas were issued. On the other hand, 113,000 BNO visas were given to the Hong Kong nationals, fleeing China's controversial security laws. Compared to pre-pandemic levels, more than a third has been increased, according to the figures. The rise was caused due to the higher rate of UK skilled work visas, which have been issued to non-EU nationals, and study visas given to the international students.
The UK
points-based
immigration system.
Ending free movement.
But change is coming. Change is coming.
The UK has issued a large number of visas, which were welcomed by immigrant advocates. However, Brexit-backing MPs and voters have voiced against the Home Office for not staying true to the Brexit promises. Patel faces the rage of MPs. Soon after the release of the latest data, a string of Tory MPs hurled a fierce attack on UK Home Secretary Priti Patel over what they had described as a severe increase in net migration. 24 Conservatives have written an open letter to Patel, which was also sent to Daily Telegraph. MP stated that the increase in immigration undermined promises to the British public. The letter stated that there are exceptional conditions related to Ukraine and Hong Kong. However, the reality of such a staggering increase undermines the promises to reduce immigration numbers. The letter added that, with complete control balances the requirement for high-skilled immigration by building a consistent domestic workforce and the unavoidable outcome of mass migration on social cohesion, housing and job markets, wage suppression, and insistence on public services. Let's take a look at the data breakdown. According to the data, 38% of visas were visiting visas. 29% were study visas. 3% were family visas. And 13% were other visas. The figure shows that the Home Office has approved less than half of the applications made by Ukrainian nationals who were running away from the Russian invasion. Across all Ukraine-based UK visa schemes, almost 60,482 applications were received, but only 27,979 were granted. On the other hand, the number of approved UK asylum applications has increased to 75%. In more than 30 years, it crossed the highest number at 82%. The Home Office has credited Brexit for the rise in asylum seekers. In a statement, the government department stated that the increase in grant rate is partly because of the low number of rejections, including third country rejections, which have been highly affected by the UK leaving the EU. Meanwhile, the usual grant rate can vary for several reasons. Since 2003, the highest number of asylum applications for the year ending March 2022 was about 55 and 146. Analytics show that this figure was 56% more than March 2020, and even higher than when the European migration crisis reached its peak in 2015. Astounding figures. Alt Mehmet, chair of the anti-immigration group Migration Watch UK, stated that these staggering figures show around 1 million overseas nationals being given entry to live in the UK in the last year or so. He added that it is the highest increase on the year earlier to the pandemic, and possibly points to the highest annual immigration ever seen. Such a heavy number of arrivals can only add pressure on housing and services, further tightening schools and the NHS and worsening congestion issues. A spokesperson for the Home Office stated that they have taken back control of the immigration system as they have moved out of the pandemic. These statistics showcase the global points-based system working perfectly fine. The UK needs skilled workers, including NHS doctors and nurses, and they are bringing them through the health and care visa. He added that they have aided thousands of Ukrainian citizens via their safe and legal routes, including individuals escaping the situation in Ukraine, Afghanistan refugees, and the BNO Hong Kong routes. EU nationals decline. The UK also has seen a vital rise in the number of non-EU nationals getting access to the UK. Meanwhile, the number of UK nationals leaving Britain has risen, and the rate of new EU candidates applying has collapsed. As per the Office for National Statistics, ONS, net migration to the UK from the EU is negative, and according to the report, 12,000 more people left at the end of June 2021. It was against a net increase in the last year of 24,000, including 6 months of movement, prior to the Brexit and pandemic restrictions were imposed in March 2020. However, the ONS warned that due to pandemic, there had been some alterations in the methods of obtaining data. Jay Lindop, the director of the Center for International Migration at the ONS, stated that in June migration behavior were affected by the limitations forced to manage the pandemic and ongoing modifications in migration policy. Lindop further stated that they have the best data sources that compile everything together. Our new estimated net migration suggested that almost 239,000 more people came to the UK than left, led by non-EU immigration. We have reached the end of today's video update. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more latest updates. Thanks for watching.